Hey everybody, welcome to my studio. Happy Friday or whatever day it may be, wherever you are watching, whenever you are watching, if anybody is watching. If not, I like to view these live feeds as an opportunity to have a conversation with myself, sort of release, share my thoughts. And there's been a lot going on lately, been doing a lot of stuff. It's been a period of productivity. So it's a nice feeling. I'm going to be doing a live painting demo tomorrow at Edelman Fine Art in Little Italy. So that'll be fun. And then I'm excited because I have a 20% off coupon for Blick Art Supplies. And not only that, but because I'm working at the gallery, I have a parking space downtown so I can actually run in, get all the stuff I want. And because I have that rare golden ticket of a 20% off coupon, I'm going to be getting a bunch of stuff, bunch of brushes, things like that. So excited about that. Lots of new stuff on the blog. I'm working on some special NFT projects. I have a furniture project coming up. I have a new collection coming up, and I've got a lot of these tree paintings taking off. So excited about that. And what I wanted to talk about today was the idea that a lot of people see our podium moments, the times that we have these accolades or these successes, things like having shows, work in a gallery, uh, opportunities and things of that nature, but not everybody sees the struggle to climb up to that podium, all the things that go into it, all the work behind the scenes. And I think because of that, a lot of people think that, hey, you either hit the success right away or you never get it. But the truth is that I think the biggest lesson that I've learned in the course of my career is that success came from not a single incident, but refusing to give up or refusing to quit when things got difficult. And even being a full time artist, I still have lulls. I still have periods where it's like, oh, you know what? That pool dried up. I don't really know what's going to come next. And you just have to be willing to stay in that space and be determined to be creative and create a solution to make it work when it feels like it's not working. But as creatives, we artists have this ability to create the impossible essentially. So you can call the dream impossible, but you have the ability to create whatever you want. And you have the ability to make that impossible dream possible. I remember when I left my job a couple years ago, because for a long time I held a job in conjunction with living my life as an artist. So I was an artist, I was a professional artist, I was a practicing artist, but I held on to a job because I said, hey, I want to have the security of this. But really, that security was just an illusion. I thought, well, I got to have health coverage, I got to have this, I got to make X amount of dollars. But the truth was, is that with inflation, the way that everything worked, I wasn't making more money over the years. I remember I got out of college, I was making a certain amount of money. I did pretty well with my art, had a bit of success early on. I paid off my student loans 10 years early with the money I made off my art. And I thought, hey, I want to buy my freedom. I want to make sure that I don't have to pay any more interest on that. So I'm going to pay that off now. And so I thought, wow, everything's just going to move forward now. But 10 plus years later, I noticed when I evaluated things that it seemed like I had less money than ever. It's because I was getting rent increases, cost of food, gas, everything was going up. And I think that here in 2021, that's more prevalent than ever. I think that costs of everything are going up dramatically. I'm seeing it. And it scared me for a minute. I thought, oh my God, am I actually going to have to go get another job or do something else? And I had to remind myself, hey, you've done this before. And the truth is that in working for yourself and doing your own thing and following your own dream, you're going to make more money doing that, even though you're going to be scared at times and it's going to seem like it's not working at times, but you have the opportunity to make far more money doing that than in supporting somebody else's dream, which is essentially what you're doing and working for somebody else. And I had to remind myself again that all that idea of security was just an illusion, because during the pandemic, how many people lost their jobs? How many people lost opportunities and were just out of work and kind of shit out of luck? So many people. So, in a sense, uh, I was blessed. I left my job at a point where I had very little money in the bank and I just realized I was going backwards. But I was at a point where I was questioning the value of life. And I thought, you know what? This isn't a life worth living. And in order to create a life worth living, I was going to have to burn the bridges, burn the boats, leave that scenario and go all in. And I think that that's the other key to success, is going all in. I think that if you have a safety net or a platform you can fall back on, if you have resources or people that will support you if things don't work, you don't quite have the hunger that you do if you know that you're on your own and you're at rock bottom. I think that rock bottom builds stronger people than just about any other scenario in life. And I remember when I did leave my job for months afterwards, I was eating only one solid meal a day for months because I knew that every cent that I saved was another second that I could keep my dream alive. And I was determined to do that, to do whatever it took. I said, you know what? I'm going to go out on my shield if I need to, because I would rather go out going after my dream than to never go after my dream or to continue going on this road, because I always said, oh, later, later, I'll do it later. I'll do it when the time is right. Guess what? The time is never right. You have to create the right time. And so I don't know if I would change anything for me going back, but if I could encourage other people, it would be to tell you that there's not going to be a convenient time. Sometimes you have to do the inconvenient thing. You have to do the difficult thing. And it's why I'm such a big believer in stringent workout routines and things of that nature, doing things that are uncomfortable. If it's raining, hey, I'm still going to go running. Hey, I already worked out today, but I'm probably going to go running after this. Do I want to? Hell no, I don't want to. I'm tired. I want to sit down. I want to relax. But I see the platform that I have and the opportunity. And with that comes the necessity to set an example, I feel. And so I want to try to set the example that I can, share my story, share my experiences, help lighten the load of those that follow behind me, to help them realize that, hey, your dream is possible and you can do it. Because I think that so many people are born artists, but I think that it is conditioned out of them as they grow older. People telling them that their dream is impossible. It could be people that want to see you fail. It could be your friends and family that want to see you succeed, but they don't necessarily know that in their hearts that you are capable of doing that. But what is in their heart is not what is in your heart. And you have to do what's in your heart, what's in your soul, and only you can decide who you are and your own path. And sometimes that means doing the difficult thing or even doing the thing that upsets other people, but it is your life. And if you do not go after your calling in life, the thing that you were born to do, you will look back later on and you will regret that, and you will feel a sense of resentment towards other people for holding you back. So I want to tell you right now to set yourself free. And if you are on the bottom, that's okay. That is a great place to start. So if you're not doing well right now and you're thinking, well, you know what, I'm just not doing well, I don't know how to make it work, hey, you're in a good place to start, and it is absolutely possible. So start where you are with what you have. There have been plenty of times that I had absolutely nothing to work with, aside from maybe a little black paint and a sketchbook, and I would just paint words in that because I didn't have the resources to get more than that. And I have found ways to turn these things into viable things. So again, you have to find creative solutions to make it work for you with whatever you have, but you have to go all in. You have to be committed. You have to be dedicated, and you have to be willing to do that difficult thing for as long as it takes until you get to the other side. And that is why so many people quit along the way, because it's not always fun. Sometimes it's tremendously difficult. Sometimes it's painful. Sometimes it sucks. There are days that I'm questioning, why do I do this? But then I have these wonderful moments and the ability to reach people, and I realize, oh, this is why I do it, and it is worthwhile. So if you're going to suffer, why not suffer and go through the struggle for something that will be meaningful, something that you'll care about, something that will grant you greater purpose in life and make you feel fulfilled. So that's my message for you. Please check out CariniArts.com for my shop, my blog, my podcast. I'll try to do more live feeds coming up. Hopefully, eventually, I can build a following, maybe get some people on here, and we can have some conversations back and forth, have a bit of a dialogue, because I do want to have a conversation with people, but I'm still building my platform. So again, going back to my message, I'm here doing live feeds for 0 people, but I'm okay with that. I'm sharing my stories, putting them out there, and maybe somebody sees them later on. Maybe they even see them after I'm gone. Maybe they see them years from now. So all I can do is share my story, share my experiences, but I hope that they do help you. And I am wishing you the best on your journey. So have a good day, stay safe, be well, and check out CariniArts.com to support this starving artist. Take care. See you next time. Oh God, I'm getting old. You hear that pop?